Well, good afternoon. We got the green line. That means we're going again at it. We're still going back to Throwback Thursday yesterday. Welcome to GamingHQ.TV's adventure into space with elite, dangerous new horizons, planetary landings, and takeoffs. We should be able to get this in within about an hour. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to see some surface planetary, I don't know, mining operations or anything that's built on the surface already. Either that or we're going to head out to space. Maybe we can do a little bit of mining. I'm not sure what we have, what we're going to do. I know we always end up getting attacked somehow. But stick with us. We've got Elite Dangerous coming up right now. Switching it over. And here we go. I think we're already on a planet somewhere. Or now you're on a planet somewhere, we should say. There we go. You're catching us on our Throwback Thursday. You're not having a flashback. We just have, of course, some catch up to do. Not mustard. I know, I'll stop the bad jokes. We have, of course, to get to Assassin's Friday still. We have this and two more games. This is number 72 on yesterday's PC100. It's Elite Dangerous with New Horizons. We've got a number 84, Battlefield 3, coming up next. And, of course, Ark to touch and finish off our Throwback Thursday. That's Ark Survival Evolved. You can check all of our game listings and schedules at GamingHQ.tv. You can see right now we're on the planet surface. As I light up the terrain here before we take off, or maybe get out into the surface with our little buggy. Actually, I think we're going to do that, do a little exploring. Sometimes we do find bases of that nature, and then we'll, of course, get back right into our ship and head on off to space. New kind of feature that they have added, and it works pretty well as far as the game mechanics go. Again, this is the cockpit now of the Elite Dangerous ship. This is, of course, me in Elite Dangerous, Commander Horizon. Let's see what we've got here. We want to look over to our number 1 slot. And we want to see if we can get a launch on our ship. We're not taking off anywhere. We're not dealing with any contacts, nothing in range. No sub-targets in range. Nothing's good here. So we'll move up to our next target, which is our SRV. There we go. So now we want to deploy our SRV. We have about 83% fuel in it, so let's not go too far. But here we go. We're now on a planetary surface. Again, we know that we're new to YouTube and Twitch, so we don't have a very big following. All we do is ask to say to your friends who are gamers to come on check us out, decide for themselves. We're for the gamer, we're about the gamer. We are the gamer here at GamingHQ.global, and we know you are too. If you're on the globe, you play games, you're a global gamer, check our site out. It's definitely worthwhile. We have some new promo codes and discounts for the gamer as well. GameFlipApp.com, that's something we have that's working pretty well, and it gets us some really good games on discounts. It might end up getting you some as well. Check it out, GameFlip app. Alright, let's get this buggy out of here if we can. Change over the engine here, and we'll pump up the engine. A little bit on weapons in case we run into some kind of trouble. But again, you're watching, of course, our little buggy here, taking it right out of the cargo bay. And again, this will probably have VR as well. If you're interested in VR, we have, again, all that VR information loaded up on the website. Might not be able to get out of here with the positioning that we're in. Might not be enough room. Yeah, increase the distance from the ship. I can't do it. Let's get back up into the dock area then if we can't do this. Let's board the ship and move to a flatter area. I can't get out. There we go. Now it's flat, right? For some reason the pod didn't work. But that'll give us a chance to, of course, go ahead and do another surface landing and show you what's going on here at the Q as far as the New Horizons model. Our ship is a Lakon 6. If you look around in our cockpit, you can see that's a schematic of a Lakon 6 overview. I don't know if we have the outside view. Don't want to turn our lights off. But let's get to the takeoff here. Want to fire up our engines really fast. No, we're not heading out of the system. It thinks we want to... Wait a minute, was that last one I wanted us to do? Oh no, we're not doing a super cruise lock from here. Imagine super cruising right off of a planet's surface into space. It's like almost taking off hyperspace from that. What is it, Star Wars, when they took off right from the hangar? Hyperspace right out of the hangar. That was a pretty cool movie. And this is another pretty cool game, space game here. Let's see if we can get this fired up and rolling. No, we're done with that. Checking out our ship here. You can see we're mostly into trading. We have already a merchant status. We, of course, don't do a lot of fighting with this ship. That's why we have a 3% rating on combat. And our explorer rank, well, we're just taking it wherever we go with the ship. Like to trade stuff. Pretty decent, of course, amount of money, but we don't want to lose any of it if we can help it. Modules, thrusters, we need those on. Guessing they are on. No, they're not. Why are they inactive? Just going through the functions here really fast. Getting ready to take off, so I'm going to make sure all of our settings are correct. It is almost like a spaceship, and again, this is one of the more complex space sim games out there on the market right now.
Flight assist on.
Okay, we got that engaged. Let's see if we can get the engine started. It isn't starting. That's interesting. Start, engine, start. Trying to get the engine to start here. Give us a second. Give me a second here. Let's go into the options and see why this isn't starting up. Come on. There you go, options. I must be pushing the wrong key to start this thing. Okay, those are flight systems. Just going through a quick setup here. Give me a second. Did I miss engage engine somewhere? There are a lot of controls, you're right. And again, thanks for tuning in this afternoon, this morning, this evening, wherever you are on the globe. You're catching us live at gaminghq.tv. You see us going right through the control listings here to try to make sure we've got our flying and driving buttons properly mapped so that we can get off this planet if we have to. We have just taken out the SRV and we realized that our landing bay was not able to go out flat, so we can't take the SRV out. We're going to have to fire this engine up. I'm just making sure I've got the right mappings before we do it because I don't want to crash this thing. These things actually you have to pay an insurance out if you crash your ship. So the more obviously expensive your ship is, the more expensive the insurance will have to be. Okay, driving and targeting is not the case here. As we're not in the SRV. Drive throttle. Got all that stuff. No, we're not going to jettison all our cargo. No, that's it. So if that's the case, let's try that. I'm just trying to start the engine really fast. There's the drive engine, but it won't kick in. Why won't it kick in now? Let's see what's going on here with those thrusters again.
Shields offline.
Yeah, we don't want to go anywhere with those offline. Now why can't I activate the thrusters? That's interesting. They damaged? It's not damaged. %30 power on the engines. I know that, but it's not checking the thrusters. Thrusters won't go online. Wow, I can increase jump speeds and increase jump power loads with these certain materials. That's just good to know.
Shields online.
All right, let's not take the shields down. Let's just figure out how to get this freaking thing started. Otherwise, we're not going to have any space explorations. This is interesting. Let me take the SRV back out and in again. Let's see if that might do something about it. Try this one more time. Otherwise, I might have to restart. I don't know why it's doing that. Thanks for tuning in and taking your time out of your day, night, morning, or evening. If you're catching us on a rebroadcast, we really appreciate it. If you're watching us live internet, live web TV here at GamingHQ.tv. It's installation nearby. Self-destruct. No, don't ever push that button, please. Must be something offline. Power plants, right? No, I can't move. Module not functional. Wait a minute. Got off the ship. We did it. We're jumping on the buggy. Now we can go around and see the outside of the ship. As soon as I figure out how to control the speed on this thing. Oops. Am I stuck on my ship again? What the heck did I do now? Single backwards? I just caught on the ship, some stupid thing I did. Come on. No, what is it doing? Shit. Uh-oh. Where's my ship going? Uh-oh. I just set my ship into space, I think. Lasers are working in case I get into any trouble. If it would just stop, that would be great. Where the hell is my ship? Let me see if I can call it back. Okay. Now we got this thing stopped. We know that it's Q and E to accelerate and decelerate. This is going to be much better. Now let's figure out how to get back to my ship. This is going to be interesting. And why did I send it away? It's quiet in space, I know. Well, we're on a planet. That's not the problem. The problem is we need to find our ship. So let's try to look in some different sections here. No contacts. Okay, let's try this one then. That's just the local communications. Recall ship. Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay. I just roll my ship over. What are you doing, you crazy ship? What is with the rolling thing? This thing roly-poly or what? Where's the ship? I just saw it. Let's get back on the ship and get off this planet before I lose my ass. Come on, just stay on the wheels, man. This rolling over stuff is gonna make me crazy in a second. Roly-poly. Here's the ship, buddy. Just stay on that straight course, we'll be all set, pal. Where are you going, man? Well, now you know if you want to put the money into getting one of these, how bad it is, or I don't know how hard or easy it is to drive, but for me it's pretty difficult. This is going to be a good learning curve. Nice slow speed, controllable. Ship's right over here. Hopefully we won't get off track this time. We're going to get on the ship and get off this planet. Then we'll do a system landing so that we can maybe get some more equipment for our ship. But at least that'll end at the time that we have. We'll run to a little bit after 3 today because we were running so late. Again, just taking a slow, controllable course. Letting everyone look around on the planet. You can see this one's just pretty much an asteroid. I just wanted to check to see if it was something that could be done. There are certain systems that you can land on and that you can't. There are markings before you go near the planet whether it's something that can be interacted with or not. We're going to do it at the Steiner installation after we launch. And that's, of course, the Lakon 6 off in the distance. We're going to hopefully make it there. Get on board and fly the hell off this rock. What does Luke say? Get me off this rock. No, that's not. No. Coming up on the Lakon now. Well, thanks for joining us on YouTube and Twitch today, as well as all of our viewers on GamingHQ.tv. We appreciate you tuning in or watching our rebroadcast Again, you are super elite if you have signed on for friendership. And of course, there's so many good things offered on the website gaminghq.global. I don't know where to start. Now I can look around a little bit at the Lakon here. Let's back up for a second. Get an idea of what the ship is like. You can see in the back there how it's highlighted for me to go into that area. That's where we'll be going next. Dun-dun! Can't seem to figure out why I'm going backwards. There we go. I did have it set for forward, but not this fast! Slow down! Too close, too fast, slow down! Stop! There we go. 0, please. Thank you very much. Here we go. Time to take off. Right? No? Which one was it? This side? Here we go. Board the ship. We're there. We're in. Engage. Now we're going to take off and get off this rock. Check all the promo codes like I was saying under the friendership. We have, of course, that new tracker device which we partnered with. Get a 15% discount on there using the code, as well as the GameFlipApp.com. If you have some games sitting around you need to get rid of and make a deal on, go to GameFlip. All right, now we can hold R to launch. Let's get our lights on. Let's get prepped. Let's hit it. Fire in the engines. Drive's engaging at 50% power. Woo.
Flight assist on.
Let's get this thing level, please.
Landing gear retracted.
Right. Flight assist is on. The rest is just taking off. Okay, I'm gonna get it there. Here we go. Go, getting off the surface. You can see our altimeter marker. We're going to start to go up in just a moment. Let me see if I can give us a burst. Let's turn up the game sound a little bit more. Get a little bit of an ambience on the engines and stuff firing up. Starting to go into space at this point. You can see the blue taking over the screen. Of course, when I look around and those are free screens, that means that they'll open up no matter in the direction I'm looking. Like I have one here, I have one up here for communications as well. I see this one. Usually, there it is. That one for the SRV, this one for, of course, inventory and other status. Let's get off this rock, like you said. Again, let's go up full speed. Let's put everything into the engines. sure if this is a surface installation or not, but we're gonna fly up to it and see what it is. Nice, we'll see the planet, the sun coming right over the horizon. That should look pretty. No other ships in range to cause any trouble. Let's see if we can frame shift from here.
Frame shift drive charging.
Frame shift is our warp engine. We're going to start charging that up and get ready for a nice warp system. I can't align with it. I'm going to have to shut down the frame shift drive. Otherwise we'll overheat and burn down our systems. Can't have that happen. Just have to get out into orbit as fast as possible, I guess. Let's break orbit from this place. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. If you're already on a Saturday, a day ahead, depending on where you are in the globe, just make sure you're making it a great weekend. Of course, we've got so much going on. We've got sports and action this weekend coming up. Check our schedules on GamingHQ.tv and the TV drop-down. You can see what's coming up for the weekend. We also have, of course, our GTA weekend. It's a lot of fun. You can tune in and see what goes on. We just had a little bit of a catch-up this morning from our yesterday's missed sessions. So you can check out some GTA fun we just had with some of the group that we were with. We saw some great yachts again and some awesome garages. Really, people put a lot of effort in those cars, and it shows. Really nice work. And of course, you're catching us on our double Friday session. We've got Throwback Thursday we're running. We've got number 72 on the PC100 Throwback Thursday list. This is Elite Dangerous with New Horizons. We just took off from a planet. We're going to head out into space now. You can see the blue on the map is telling us that we're getting closer and closer to our exit target. Here we go. We're breaking out of orbit here soon enough. And as I was saying, we've got Friday, of course, is our Friday Assassin. So we'll be running these last 3 games. We've got this one. We've got Battlefield 3, which is number 84 on our list. And then we have Ark, Survival Evolved. That, of course, is just a throwback, so we wanted to get that on the list as well. But we know it'll probably make it. We had some great fun there with the group before. I hope we can find the same group, have the same kind of fun. Let's not lose our target here. We're trying to get to a base. We just have to get it in clear range before we use the frame shift. Looks like we're getting the sunrise over the horizon too. It's almost clear. We just got to keep going in the altitude. Flying to the Steiner installation, getting a reload. Just to show you a little bit of how the ships work and how they function. Let's see, we're almost in range, almost. Let's take it straight up then. I don't think there's any other way we could go. Let's see if we can fire off something here with the functions. No, it's not that one. Contact, Steiner installation. That does look like it is a planetary outpost. And they're pirates, no less. I wonder. Okay, Steiner's locked. Unless we go to the land, that's another station in space. Galactic powers. There you go. Here's something new. If you want to choose a faction, you can fly with any of these factions as well as you can read. I'm not, of course, doing that. We are neutral here at Gaming HQ TV. nothing really going on until we get to the Steiner installation. I don't know. Let's try another frame shift. It's cool down.
Charging.
Okay, we're gonna try to warp surface. Here, I guess it's gonna work. Hold on. Hope we don't crash. Oh man, I have a funny feeling we're gonna explode. Here we go. That's the frame shift engine. Just wanted to fly in. I wasn't sure if we were going to hit the surface with that frame shift, so I wasn't going to take any chances. 15 minutes at this flight level. Let's try it again.
Frame shift drive charging.
Maybe it'll let us land right at the installation on a frame shift jump. I haven't tried it yet, but let's try it again. It's a little hairball, especially when engaged. There we go. Here's the Steiner. Let's see if we can get it on a pass. Maybe we can catch it on the jump. Here we go. Dropping from orbital. Hang on to your asses. Here we go. Let's drop. Drop it like it's hot. Glide engaged. Here we go. Coming into Steiner on a glide pattern. You want to watch that bar on the right there with the yellow and the red. You don't want to come in too hot. Here we go. Come on, hold it, baby. Thanks for joining us tonight on GamingHQ.tv this morning and this afternoon, wherever you're tuning in. You're not having a flashback. You're watching us do our Throwback Thursday on Friday. And of course, our Assassin's Creed's coming up right afterwards. I can't hold the glide. We're going to rotate. Okay, we can maybe make the Steiner installation in itself here. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. It can't want us to frame shift that close. If it does, that's going to get even more crazy. Should we try it? I think that's the installation. I can see it right now. We don't need to frame shift, but hit the throttle. There we go. Boosted in. Good call. Okay, that's an under 2-minute approach. I'd rather have that than a frame shift jump. As I was saying, thanks to everybody on GamingHQ.tv for tuning in today for our Throwback Thursday Assassin's Friday. We've just got 2 more titles left to go. We've got, this is number 72 on the PC100 list. Of course, you've just come across the Thursday list, which we ran, which was number 1 PC game of all time, PC100. That was Half-Life 2. Then we, of course, jumped down to number 7, GTA 5 multiplayer. Great matchup on that. Check the rebroadcast. Now we're on to number 72 in the list. This is Elite Dangerous, New Horizons. And of course we have the number 84 after this one, which is going to be Battlefield 3. And then of course we'll touch off and finish off Throwback Thursday, which was yesterday, we know, on ARK, Survival Evolved. Another great group if we can get involved with them. They have shown us how to fly on dinosaurs, ride them, feed them. And again, what you can do with their poop, I'm not even going to mention. That's all a little bit of fun a little later on right here on GamingHQ.tv and on Twitch.tv and YouTube as well. We know we don't have the biggest grouping or followers just getting started. Just try to pass the word, let them know where we're out there. We're here for the gamer. If you're a gamer and you're on the globe, you're a global gamer, check out the site, gaminghq.global. You should have everything a growing gamer needs. Previews, reviews, trailers, streams, still up there. And also the new VR. Speaking of VR, that is going to have all of the different price points, all the different types of VRs that you can choose from, and what it's looking like today. Of course, those will be released sometime tomorrow on gaminghq.tv and in the globe. And we'll let you know which ones are the best once they come out on the market here at the VR station, gaminghq.tv. So that is the installation. We were right. We're inbound. We don't want to overfly it now. Got the sun coming up over the horizon. Nice shot on this one. A lot of color reflection off the windshield. Would be nice if it was daylight. All right, coming in hot and fast. Now we want to request, you don't want to come in too quick without requesting, of course, your clearance for landing. Request docking, see?
Docking request granted.
Nice. Auto dock's now engaging, and the rest is just sitting back and raking the ride. Sometimes it's a nice feature that you can purchase the auto dock. It does help you if you're going to be doing a lot of landings. Of course, us as a merchant, we like to get them done as fast as possible. Of course, I use the space when I need to. If I'm going to make a little bit extra money, I'll get rid of the auto dock and fly myself. But there you go. A little bit of music while we're landing. We're docking. I don't have to worry about it. Let's just look around with our helmet cam. See how close it is. Looks like we're coming in. There's the pads here. Looks like we're coming in on landing pad 2. No, landing pad 6. Someone else is coming in for landing then, I guess. You can see each of the pads have something different on them in size. I don't know which people are here or not, but looks like there's some Goliaths out there. Here we go, coming in for a landing. Coming in a little fast. You can see how fast it comes in. I can't dock even that fast. But some things are walking around out there. Interesting. Let's see what starport services they have. Oh, no, we don't want to deploy vehicle. No, come on. There we go. Just need to lock the helmet thing. Starport services. Okay, so we have a hangar. Let's go to the starport services, and while we're doing that, we'll see what we have on the installation we can use. I don't know. It's just whatever she had on her playlist. Okay, so good. We can get a repair. We get a refuel here. That always helps. What do they have on the bulletin board? Anything to take or do? Sometimes you want to see if you're the one who's wanted on the list too. There are always different options to choose from at the bulletin boards when you go to either now planetary surfaces or intergalactic surfaces as well, or stations, I should say. You can look at obtain wine for the distribution. If I had some wine, that would have been an easy 22,000 credits for that one. So I can fly to the closest station, pick up maybe a whole ton of wine and bring it here. That's a pretty good payout for wine, I have to say. There's 3 there. Again, I have a 21-hour time frame to do it, so I don't want to take it because I don't know if I'll be able to get wine back here within 21 hours with our schedule coming up the way that it is. So I just wanted to show you what things you can do. And again, there are even available surface missions. Look at this one here. I can get data retrieval for 47,000. Let's see. We have an agreement in place with the inhabitants of Wiley Silo to secure a certain amount of data. However, they have reneged on the deal, leaving us potentially out of pocket. This is suboptimal. I like that. We are willing to reward a commander with 47,085 credits if they can connect to the comms array and retrieve the data. I bet you there's some interplanetary destruction involved with that. So the next question is, should we try that, or should we head up to the space station and show you what the space flight is now like? Again, I'll look for some answers on Twitch or YouTube. I haven't asked much from that community today. What do you think we should do? Should we get the data on the satellite on the planet's surface, or should we head up to space and try to land at a space station? Any choices? Anyone? Bueller? 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 This one's 55,000. 6-hour time frame though, can't do it. Requires the SRV. This is suboptimal. We got a red stream now. It looks like we might have to shut it down. If that's the case, we'll have to end it on this signal. And it looks like we might have to anyway. We did go to that extra 30 minutes as I mentioned. And of course, we'll do this more when we come back. We'll leave it here on the surface so that, of course, when we start again, we can maybe start one of these missions. Either with this, of course, great little SRV that they gave us, which is right down here. You can see it. That's the little SRV device. We'll drive it out of here next time. Let's stow it away and wrap it up here on the queue and enter the hangar. We'll put the ship away for the moment. There we go. We're locked up. Next ship is ready and prepped for landing. And of course, if we have to take off, we can just return to the surface and land from there. Just wanted to say again, thank you to everybody who's been just fantastic on twitch.tv and youtube.com as far as giving us all the support that we're looking for and need, positive encouragement as well, and great new ideas, things we would have never thought of before. And that's what we're here to do, get those ideas and then pass it on to other gamers, of course, so that they can feel the same way. Feel that elation, which just means you're really stoked. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to Throwback Thursdays number 72, Elite Dangerous. We're going, of course, now number 84, Battlefield 3. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a full day ahead for you. And most likely a full evening ahead for you as well. Again, like I mentioned, we're going to have the Battlefield 3 coming up next. Don't go anywhere. And again, check out our site at gaminghq.global and gaminghq.tv for some of the newest videos, streams, broadcasts, previews, reviews, trailers, events, PC, Xbox One, PS4, all of those things. Check it all out at gaminghq.global, and you'll be glad you did. Again, for everyone here at gaminghq.tv, thank you again for tuning in. Stay tuned. And again, thank you for tuning in for Elite Horizon. Stay tuned again for Battlefield 3. Next, remember, we want to hit F5 on those browsers. Just hit refresh, and you'll be back in the action. No sweat. We'll be right back with Battlefield 3 in just a moment.